Yeah, it is such an off time. This is the first time I've ever had a stream at about this time, so... Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hey there, Badman. Yeah, I don't really have a choice because I wanted to farm around, so this is like my schedule starting to go off the rails, I guess, now. But, yeah, this is gonna be like me, like hardcore, grinding Guild Wars. Hopefully I can keep things mildly entertaining, or at least, like, keep some semblance of conversation going. Or else it might not be very interesting, or, also because here, I'll give you a taste of what it is exactly that we're gonna be doing here. You'll not actually see me going to this screen, but... We have to farm meat. As you can see, there's the meat total up there. I have 228 currently. I need about 6,000 meat. So when right now we have a 2-button setup. That's and then we reset, or we refresh. Our meat counter goes up, and then we repeat. Now, you can hit play again like this, and all that, but this is the very slow way to do it. I have a faster way of doing it, but it just looks less obvious what I'm doing. But see, this is just the method without strike time. So strike time is like 2 hours that are decided by the crew, 2 specific hours of the day. That are decided, and during those hours, everyone in the crew has 100% charge bar on their raids, and this helps out specifically during in all sorts of areas in Granblue. So it's a good time to raid in Granblue, but especially in Unite and Fight. And it basically turns this 2-button setup into a 0-button setup. So that will rapidly increase the speed at which I can farm meat, because I won't have to do this step right here. Oh, that was three skills by accident. But yeah, see, I just what I actually do is I have a mouse button, the side mouse button, bound to the link to the quest, and I just navigate to that, and then I don't have to go through the menus. But that will result in us going like really fast when I don't even have to press buttons. I just have to hit the orange button, really. Can't get away without hitting the orange button. But yeah, as you can see, this is the current clip. This is about how fast we'll be farming. Without whatchamacallit? Without strike time. So, as you can see, it's pretty fast. The number counter will incrementally go up. But yeah, when strike time starts, so I'm gonna repeat this process a lot. Yeah, a lot today. Because it's prelims, and that's the best time to farm meat. And I need to farm most of the meat that I'm gonna be using for the rest of Guild Wars. So, most of the work of Guild Wars is, the annoying work is in the early, is front-loaded, because in the later times, you're constantly playing, but you're also queuing up quests and going a lot slower. Hold on a second. I don't know what's wrong with Okayu. She got all scared all of a sudden. I was trying to feed them before the stream started, and like Okayu was just like not nowhere to be found, and she was just like hiding, and she wouldn't come out to eat, and that's very rare for her because she's always usually like begging and hyper and excited about food. So obviously something's wrong. She probably heard like a noise outside or something weird, you know? But she'll be okay. She's in my arms right now. But yeah, I can do this pretty. See, this is even more than what you would see. Here, I'll let it play out just to show you what we're skipping exactly. As I cut out Okayu, since we have a few more minutes. Do you see why we just hit refresh and we don't wait for the entire thing to play out? Like, in the time it takes for it to play out, you could have done like a whole nother one. No items. I mean, we're essentially farming the items that these are not missions. We're farming meat because we have self-imposed honor goals, because desiring certain amount of honors in the Guild War, which is a goal you end up personally setting. I want to go for 1 billion again this Guild Wars because I went for 1 billion last light Guild War, so we're gonna attempt to go for that. I feel in the mood to grind and do a Guild War, so I'm gonna do it, and hey, I might as well stream it, or stream what I can, you know. I don't know how much I'm gonna stream, also because I wasn't really doing other stuff, you know. Whoops. Yeah, we're farming the items that will let us participate in the rest of Guild Wars, essentially. Because you need meat to start the quests that we're going to be farming all throughout the 4 days of finals. And the 4 days of finals are like the big time. 4 days of finals are like the times where I'm going to be like constantly playing, like, and that'll be like the long marathon Zatsunans. Days back to back. Skip tickets, you can use up to 10 per mission. EXP rewards tag, the more you increment it. Oh, I don't know. The thing is that there's... Oh, okay, he's getting it. Hold on a second. Let me get some less cuddles. Okay, you're free. Alright. Thankfully, they changed it so the music stays on even. Okay, Guild Wars is or strike time's about to start in like a minute. So when that happens, things will go a lot faster. Because I won't even have to hit these 2 buttons right here, this and this. I'll just go straight into attack. Alright, we are... So here's... So we are engaged. I got my drinks, I'm all set. Okay. Oh, we gotta... Hold on. We gotta change this to semi-auto now. Because we don't want to press buttons. So this is basically the loop. I hit that. Battle starts. I hit. Oops! I refreshed too early. So I have to get the rhythm down. So we get to see how fast my meat goes up. I don't know why it's taking. I also gotta like not zone out too much. So I keep it at a fast pace. I don't know how fast I can keep it up constantly. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just get in the mood to do a bunch of grinding, you know? It's good to get the... When I'm in the mood to play Granblue. Oh, I'm waiting for... This is a little slower because it's using charge attacks. I'm actually running into my previous run's charge attack timeout. I get that mood quite often, really. I guess so. I don't know. It's also a particular brand of grinding as well. Cause I mean I guess I like grinding in general but like in certain satisfying ways. Well, if we're running into the lockout timer a little bit, then hey, it's a golden tyrant. Wonder how much we'll be able to farm in an hour. Huh? Gotta spend. Also, yeah, like I'm probably gonna be I don't know, like my schedule for the rest of I might end up streaming like in between the grinding I do for Granblue. Like I might try to stream other games, but I don't know how much of the Granblue grind I'm gonna stream because I might be doing like a lot. Like, I mean, if I'm getting 1 billion, then I'm probably gonna do a lot, so I don't have to do all of that while on stream, but as usual, I have a lot to do, yeah. Thankfully, I like to keep busy, you know. Oh, even just in Granblue, like Granblue's enough. Like there's so much stuff to do in Granblue that like I can invest like most of my time over the coming like days into it, and I would still be like not able to run out of stuff I could do. It's kind of nice in that respect. It's kind of like a punching bag for grinding, you know? It takes like all the grinding you want to grind. Like you can grind as much as you want in Guild Wars. You can grind like you can have the most grindiest schedule of like you know 6 hour sleep and the rest of the day grinding and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, well, no, yeah, there's 7 hours of break in Guild Wars, so you can get up to like 7 hours of sleep, technically, without worry. But you should see some of the people's like schedules that like they have like on the Granblue channel things, like. It showed like the serious Granblue players and like the people that's the funny thing, like the people that work for the game, like the voice actors and the staff, like they all play the game too. That's the funny thing. Like it's not like they're just like whatever, like it's a game, we're making it. Like they all like play the game, like they're all fucking really into the game, and I don't think they just get like freebies either. Like They're like ball and chain to. They're like committed to the game in all respects, you know. Because you have people posting about the stuff that they do, and like you can't just hand stuff in on a silver platter at a certain point. Like you have to at least grind or work for it, you know. Even if you have the strongest grid, it ultimately results in like this being optimized to the point where, oops, I refreshed too early. I lost a second there. See, like to the point where you're like, oh man, I lost a couple seconds because I, you know, like it's to that point of optimization. But honestly, like this amount of intense grinding is nice because I don't have to do it for that much this Guild Wars. This is gonna be the most the other strike time in about 5 hours or so, 4 or 5 hours. This and that are gonna be the most intense grinding parts of like of my Guild Wars, because I'm gonna be sitting here constantly refreshing, and I won't be able to really break my attention from it, you know, much, while keeping fully optimal. But the thing is that by doing this, I'm farming like a lot of meat very quickly, so I don't have to do it as much later. Like I can farm meat out of strike time. It just takes 2 buttons, so it takes longer. So it's kind of like sinking in the concentrated, focused grinding right now. So I don't have to do as much like stretched out grinding, you know. It's kind of like the people that are like, oh, do you write your paper like 1 page at a time over the course of a week? Or 7-page paper, or do you write it like 7 pages on the last day, you know? Some people work better 7 pages on the last day, some people work better 1 page each day, and then, you know, of progress. But I feel like I kind of need both. I don't know how much meat we had at start. We had like about 300 something. Oh damn it! We're running into the lockout timer hardcore. We're going so fast. Well, there's 0 button. We have a 0 button, but it's not a It's not a 3 chain, and it's not a prefer to do it all in one sitting. Yeah, see, like I've done like a lot of papers where you just can't do it in one sitting, but like I still end up doing it. I don't prefer it that way. I prefer gradually working on stuff over a long period of time and refining it, but like over a moderate period of time, and then like crunch time, gradually pick up speed as it gets close to the end. If I'm like really procrastinating, I'm avoiding my work, then yeah, I'll like put it off to the last minute, and then like but that was what I would do more like back in the day, like when I wasn't as committed to my work. Yeah, I've written like 15-20 page like research papers and stuff. Golden Tyrant. How much meat does the stupid golden tyrant? It still is okay. 511. Huh? This is nice because you know, hanging out on stream is one way for me to keep myself company, or keep myself occupied. Like I could easily just be like watching a stream and stuff. But I was like, hey, instead of watching a stream, why don't I be the stream? Because, you know, I don't stream enough, right? I don't know. Why not? I've been enjoying myself, so. And I enjoy just like hanging out and chatting and talking and stuff. I like being a little social, so. Even if it's like not that many people around right now. It's perfectly fine. I mean, we're not doing anything too fancy. Although, if anyone is lurking, feel free to say hi, or if anyone does come in, feel free to say hi. Or ask me anything. I mean, we can talk about stuff. I don't have a specific topic in mind. I had thought about like doing a Guild Wars stream and then like having a specific topic so I could we could talk about it while the grinding goes on, and have some sort of like themed Zatsudan, you know? I forgot what topic I wanted to do though. I do detest papers that require a specific amount of work. I feel like I write about topics relatively concisely. See, I had special I had special student student sorcery to lengthen papers. I do like all kinds of tricks. Like one of my favorite tricks was writing papers for certain teachers who didn't have a font, like a specified font that they required. If someone doesn't specify the font in a for a paper, then the strategy is to go Courier New. Courier New looks neat and is a decent font for writing papers. And it like lengthens your compared to Times New Roman, it lengthens your paper by like 30%. It's insane. Like Courier New's magic has like lengthened papers like to the page limit for me like so many times. And I think I mostly got away with that in Japanese class because like they had a page limit but no like font requirement. That was back when like the papers were still in like that was for the I think the lit course, the literature course, which wasn't written in like Japanese, because like the later language courses were in Japanese, of course. But hey, welcome, Kaf. Yeah, if you can feel free to keep lurking, that's fine. Although I do appreciate you saying hi. It's nice to see that there are. Oh crap! Hold on, I'm getting distracted. But it's always nice to hear people saying hi. Although I guess it does say that there's like 3 to 5 people here now, which is cool. Welcome, welcome. Bending the rules as far as I think they would bend. Gray areas are very fun. I can feel that. Gray areas are interesting. I think with gray comes all the I mean, you know, you can certainly color interesting stuff with black and white, but I think you can color like you can actually shade with grayscale, right? Like, I don't know, that's my way of, so the grays is like kind of like gives the shading of life. Sorry, getting all deep all of a sudden for... Hey, we're at 720. Thanks for the secret tech. Trying to think if I knew any other secret techs. The main secret texts are the Courier New, and then the other one is a little bit like it's a little easier to pull off because sometimes a lot of times the people will have whatchamacallit, font requirements but not margin requirements. So you set the margins to be a little bit like bigger than usual. You try to make it minimally conspicuous, but still enough to like shorten things a little bit, to make less fit on one page, so you end up getting more page count. I think those are the main ones when it comes to like ways to manipulate the appearance of the paper to like the raw appearance. Font size is the most obvious one. That's the most like on the nose one, but that's also the one that's like easiest picked up on, you know, and also it's the one that's most easily thwarted because most teachers, if they're gonna specify a page length, they're gonna specify a font size too, because otherwise people are gonna write in huge font and the page length is gonna be meaningless. So that's why people do it. And so yeah, font size is like if you're writing a paper for somebody who doesn't require a specific font size, then that paper probably is gonna be bullshit paper that doesn't mean anything in like the future anyway, cause they're not taking things seriously. There's a little bit of integrity to be had. Cool, we're at 20 minutes. We're at almost 800. By the way, did you end up beating Moog on the last stream? Yeah, I did. Finally beat Moog after like, I think it was almost 4 hours. I think it was probably like the 3 hour, 40-minute mark, cause I think the stream length was like 420. No, it might have been around 4 hours actually. Then if the stream length, cause I beat Moog and then I didn't really do that much. I spent some runes and I went around a little bit and but yeah, I did beat Moog took about 4 hours of streaming to do it. But and then it was a really great fight. I ended up crying at the end of it. Like I knew it was getting close, because when it was getting close to the 25%, I was like, oh, this is going so well. This is it. This is the one. And like I could feel it. I could feel it like approaching, you know. And I was just, you know, just doing my best to see it through. And then when I finally got it, it was just like such a cathartic release of emotions that I just like ah man, I just let loose, cried a little bit. Anyway. Oh wait, whoops, I'm clicking on OBS. I'm planning on clipping it, the Moog fight, because I have posted like my Margit and BBK fight, and Moog is definitely my favorite fight so far, so I definitely want to clip that. I just haven't done it. I was gonna do it earlier, but I kind of got caught up with streaming and other stuff, so when can I do that? I don't know. I'll find a good time, like either like tonight or tomorrow, because I also have to think like, oh, if I want to post it at like a time when people are around as well. So I might try to post it like tomorrow, you know. No, I'd actually say that Black Blade Kindred gave me a harder time than Moog did, surprisingly, because I feel like I was like more under level for BBK at the time. Cause like when I first started fighting BBK, I only had like I had like maybe like 10 vigor, so like he was one-shotting me. He was one-shotting me up until I got to like about 20. Like he was one-shotting me, and I was like grinding him even when he was one-shotting me. And so I had at least like 3 or 4 streams of fighting him, while Moog I only had the 2 streams. But like yeah, BBK I had at least like 3 or 4 streams of fighting him, and it was pretty crazy. Oops. But yeah, it was the main thing was that BBK was well, for one, I was still getting better at the game, because I feel like I always have to get better at things in general. So like I feel like I was better fighting Moog than I was back in the BBK times. So the BBK contributed to being better at Moog, but because that's one of the hardest fights I've like ever done, because the fact that I was basically two-shot, the fact that I was two-shot at any time pretty much was like a level of closeness that I've never I rarely go for in like a difficult game that you can like level to make it easier and stuff. Like normally I'll go for challenging stuff and hard stuff, but like not quite that hard. But I ended up just going for it because I wanted the good fight, and I ended up paying off because it was worth it. I had fun. I don't think it was overpowered. I mean, I think people enjoyed. I think people enjoyed it as much as they enjoy any of my other stuff, really. And I got some nice clips out of it, so I'm happy. I'm still laughing. Like, it was funny. Like near the middle end of me fighting Moog, like last night, someone came in and was like, wait, stop, don't go in. Like use my build. Like you can one-shot him. And it's like, you don't really understand, do you? Like there's no satisfaction in that, and like I don't know. And it was trying to get me to like use their build that was like oh man, look, you can just kill everything in one hit, just one shot everything. Like, it's so easy. Like that's just a whole different way to go about it. I mean, that's just like, if that's the way you want to do it, that's fine. But it's just funny that like I'm doing it my harder way, and then someone goes, "Wait, you can do it the easy way." It's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It's like if you had like those bodybuilders that were doing that thing where like they pull a car, you know? Like, you know, and they're just pulling a car as like a show of strength. Like it's like if someone were to come by and be like, "Wait, what are you doing? Let me just get in the car and move it. Like, why are you pulling it? Like let me show you the OP way to move the car. You just turn it on and hit the pedal." Like, just telling the bodybuilders that like they just didn't realize this. Like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking of in my head. I feel like BBK was easier for you, to be honest. No, I think BBK was the harder one because I spent more time on it. Like, straight up more hours fighting BBK. Cause the BBK fight was like, man, now you're making me want to check, but now I'm getting distracted from Guild Wars crap. Gotta focus. Well, you can check. You can. I mean, cause I put like BBK in the thumbnails, and I did have multiple. No, it took me. I told you, it took me like at least 3 or 4 streams to fight BBK. Like probably 4, I think. Like it was spread out across 4 streams, and Moog was just across 2 streams. Moog didn't take nearly as long as BBK did. I feel like I was the worst player when I was fighting BBK, and then I got better after fighting BBK, and then when I fought Moog, it didn't take as long as BBK because I was already better because I had fought BBK, and you know, like, I had to be a level of refinement that carried me through Moog. Like, I was still doing well, you know what I mean? Like, I love that fight, man. I wanna like, now I wanna speedrun Rush Moog. Like, we did Tree Sentinel, now let's do the Wretch Moog run. Relatively the same length, really? Two streams in the BBK? Oh, see, the thing is that you have to realize that I think I did take a little bit of a break between like fighting BBK, so I think BBK is actually more than 2 streams. It's just I think there was like a stream in between where I didn't do BBK fighting. There's gonna be more Elden Ring streams on my channel than One Piece episodes. Oh man. How many One Piece episodes are there? That's like insane. That's like there's like, are they in the 10,000s yet? I know they're in like the thousands, right? Or I don't know. I forget. Like, they have a lot of manga, but like not a lot of episodes. I don't even know. I have to do a 12-hour fast too. So after because I think I messed up my last one because I didn't fast all. I think I ate like a little bit before the 9 hours, and I also should have went 12 hours instead of 9 hours. So I'm gonna try it again since I want to get a good test before my doctors. And oh man, we're already out again. Okay. So yeah, after this after this strike time is over, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, we might chill out a little bit, might switch to another game, might farm a little bit more, might farm a little bit more Granblue, might I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a straight stream from now up through the next strike time, because the next strike time is at 1. I think it's at 1. So there's like a 3 to 4 hour gap between the end of this strike time and the start of next strike time. So what am I gonna do in that 3 hour gap? I could just like hang out and play Granblue here and stream some more and just stream straight until the next one and then just do that. I don't know if I can do that. I might want to take a little bit of a break and then farm and then stream part 2 of farming meat. I don't know. I haven't decided. And then part of me is like, do I even want to do all this Granblue streaming? Like, do people actually care? I don't know. I guess not many people do Guild Wars Granblue streaming, so it is cool to be someone doing something like this. Hey, Pecora was doing it, right? Although her setup was slower than mine. Well, her setup was 2 buttons, and she was just like menuing, and I mean she was refreshing, but she was like menuing and not being very efficient with it. So she was taking, even though she had Japanese ping, she was still taking a lot more time between each. And even though she has a setup that yeah, she was taking a lot of time. Yeah, I spent way more time on Blackblade Kindred. I remember, cause it was really grueling. Like Moog, I feel like I was making incremental progress like all the way through, and like I didn't feel like I hit any like walls. Like Blackblade Kindred, it was like I felt like I was like not really making a lot of progress for a good while. Cause the thing is, I'd fight for a while and then I get hit by an attack and then I'd just die, cause I'd get one shot by anything. And I'm annoyed too because when I actually beat him, I only took 1 hit, so I could have totally done a no-hit fight, but I didn't. Oh shit, you know what I just realized? Hold on. Alright, I forgot to set journey drops. You get bonuses. It's just free bonus XP and rank points, so I was just missing out. That's kind of annoying, but I just forgot. Hey, we're past 1,000. Wonder if we can get to 2,000 by the end of this. Damn it, I refreshed too early. Oh no, I guess I didn't. I could do a little bit of Granblue stuff, like in between this stream and then, or in between this strike time and the next strike time, and then I could still have time to go off stream for a little bit and then come back on stream and do like a part 2 in like a couple hours. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. Let's see. It's kind of funny, the comment about like the Elden Ring streams having as many as One Piece episodes, because it's not just me either, because like if you look at a lot of the streamers that have been streaming Elden Ring since it came out, like a lot of them their streams are getting into like the late 10s and stuff, you know. I don't know if I've seen anyone hit 20. Maybe I've seen someone. I don't know if I've seen anyone have more streams than I have in Elden Ring. I also noticed that people are like making their way through the game a lot faster than me because they probably didn't spend entire streams on boss grinding, like a single boss, you know? Like, if you look at the amount of time just spent like grinding individual bosses, like that's a lot of my time compared to a lot of other people, I think. I just realized there's like a snug. Golden Tyrant. Something else you were saying, but you forgot what it was? Oh, that's fine. I get that way all the time. Honestly, I don't even know how I, like, keep up conversation, like, over a long span of time. Like, I'm just like, wait, how did I just talk, like, mostly, you know? And manage to keep conversation mostly with just me talking and providing input, you know. in cases where like chat isn't very fast, I'm like, man, how did I don't know. I kind of surprise myself sometimes a little bit. Let's see, hold on. I wonder if I should turn down the game a little bit. Let's turn it down a little. Instead, I'll say something I remember earlier today. There's a mecha with a attack called the Stoner Sunshine. Huh. Stoner Sunshine. Is it, does it actually involve throwing stones? Or the inspiration of Gurren Lagann? Oh. One Niji Sanji streamer I saw get up to 19 Elden Ring streams. I think I saw Aruran Papa have like a lot of Elden Ring streams. I think he was like in the later late 10s. I forget exactly how high I saw, but I'm pretty sure I saw him having a lot of streams. Stoner is in like someone who throws stones, or like the weed stoner? Is that actually what it's supposed to be referencing? Like Stoner Sunshine, like the sunshine that, I guess, someone who is under the influence of a lot of weed, like, is that actually what the attack is referring to? It's not like a sound-alike? Like, I'm just wondering, like, is that actually, like, they were like, hey, let's make this Stoner Sunshine, because stoners, you know, or like, was it, stoner's a different word, and it's just amusing because it could be interpreted as Stoner Sunshine. It's never too late for 420. It is, actually can be too late for 420. Like, when it's 421 or after. Let's see, we're at, I don't know, my 420 was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, any day where I stream and I have a good stream is a good day to me, and you know, I've been streaming every day and having good streams every day, so hey, master level 18. It is not, but the animation at a certain point is very green. Ah, okay. Yeah, I enjoyed doing the RimWorld stream. Honestly, like I had like slight urges to go play more RimWorld between the last RimWorld stream and now. Like I was tempted to just pop in and just like pass time a little bit and do some stuff. So since I've been getting those urges, there's a good chance we might have another RimWorld stream. Although I don't know where I'm gonna fit it in with all the Granblue stuff. Although honestly, like, you know, since my Granblue grinding and stuff is like self-imposed, if I do end up like getting too tired of it and want to play other games, then I can always just play other games. Like, there's nothing stopping me. It's not like my guild, it's not like my crew is like saying like, oh, you have to make these quotas to keep your spot in the crew. No, it's not like that at all. Like, they're just like, hey, you know, do what you can, enjoy yourself. Like, and I think in general, like they're happy if people have been away from the game because they've been too busy living life. Like, the people in my crew, as far as I've seen, you know, it's a nice bunch. Having camaraderie during these sorts of events is nice. It makes it a little less grinding on your lonesome. I mean, that's part of what makes it fun too. Like, it's not just grinding by myself. I'm also like contributing to a team, you know. Like, well, after we're done, we'll look at my we'll look at how many honors I've grinded. We have 15 more minutes. We gotta make a This is the final last quarter push. How much do I think I can get within this last push? It's hard to say. I don't know if I'll be able to get the 2,000, but I don't think I'll be able to make 700 in. Well, let's see. We were at. I think we've done 1,000 in 45 minutes or so. So since we were at about 300 when we started, so we've done about 1,000 in 45 minutes, so I see us getting to about 1,700 maybe. $1,600 to $1,700 or so. Depends on how good I am. There's actually a maximum speed I can farm at, though. That's the funny thing. No Luminera summons. Friends? Okay. I'm actually somewhat limited, due to the lockout timer. However, having to search for summons will eat up the lockout timer time. Yeah, so if I'm able to get to like 4,000 meat by the time the 2 strike times are done, that would be nice. If I farm meat over the course of like, if I farm meat after strike time, and I can easily get to like more. It'll just be slower. It's not like it is a fair bit slower, but it's not like two buttons is still like really fast for mortals. 848, okay. I don't think we can do this without Luminaires. I wonder if I can do this with Zeus. Let's see if I can pull this off with Zeus. Probably not. Oh, I can pull it off with Zeus. I mean, I guess I do have a bunch of Luminera swords. Okay, we're using Zeus. Zeus is basically, to give a vague explanation, there's two major like types of grids. Like the grids are the weapon grids that basically determine your attack power in Granblue, and a lot of the game focus is spent on refining your weapon grid. There's two major type of weapon grids. There's like the free-to-play weapon grid that you can get all with like farming stuff pretty much, and then the whale or the pay-to-win, which is not actually truly pay-to-win, because like you can actually play those grids without whaling, because there's methods in the game to get stuff that can like take the place of materials that would cost money. And there's a lot of ways to, and the thing is that like you won't be able to be primal. Like there's Magna and Primal essentially. Primal is like the fancier, more gacha oriented one that requires a lot of gacha weapons. And then the Magna is the one that requires a bunch of like farmable stuff, usually, mostly. Primal is typically straight up better, but although the gap between Magna and Primal has gotten a lot smaller in recent times, I'd say, to the point where like, well, Magna or Primal's always going to end up being stronger, like a fully kitted out Primal grid. But Magna has been doing pretty well these days, and I have a Magna grid, and I can still like do like, I can still perform at like the highest near highest capacity in Guild Wars, even though I don't have Primal. I only have one element, one of the 6 elements where I'm Primal, and that's Earth. Earth is my specialty element in Granblue. I still find it funny that I'm like using Zeus. Like I shouldn't be able to use Zeus because this is a Magna grid, but I guess why not? Requires an intense grind to even get to the point that you're at. It requires a fair bit of grinding. I mean, that's the thing. It's like intense grinds layered upon intense grinds. Like stuff that I thought was an intense grind when I first started are like drops in the bucket now. Like for example, the Eternals grind. Like when you first start the game, like the big fancy the big grind that's shiny in your face that they throw at you is the Eternals. You know, you can get these super powerful characters that require a lot of grinding, and they're like some of the most powerful characters in the game. I have an Eternal right in my team right now. Song right here, 20 yen. She's one of the light Eternals. But like the process to get an Eternal involves like a whole bunch of stuff and grinding. So like yeah, the amount of grinding overall that I've put into this is, it's a lot. Okay, 8:53. I think we might be able to get the 1600 in 6 minutes. Pakora actually has a fair bit of like stuff in Granblue, which surprised me because like you can look and be like, oh yeah, she totally wailed a bunch, and I'm pretty sure she has wailed a fair bit in Granblue. But there's also an unmistakable amount of grinding behind that. You know. Last 5 minutes. Alright, I actually really lucked out. Like, I probably wouldn't be grinding, I probably wouldn't be going for 1 billion and doing this 0 button if I didn't luck out and get Yukata Narmaya in the Scamcha. That was a really lucky pull. It was only like an 8% chance. They have these guaranteed packages that you can get, like where you buy a 10 roll and you get like a guaranteed SSR from a small pool of SSRs, and so you have like a 1 in X chance of getting any of the X number, you know, of like 8 or 10 or whatever. And they're called and yeah, it's not as good as like a ticket, like a subtix, because you don't get to choose, and you also don't get a 10 draw ticket, so you can't like save it for a later spark. You have to use the 10 pool. So the scamcha, that's part of the reason why people call it a scamcha, and also because there's nothing keeping you from rolling dupe characters, and dupe characters are not nearly as good in a lot of cases in Granblue, unless it's like unless it's for certain cases. But scamchas, you can totally get you have a chance of getting what you want, and a good chance of just getting a golden moon or getting a dupe that you didn't need. So like in this last scamcha I did, it was like an 8% chance to get Yukata Narmaya, and I managed to get her. So that was very lucky. It was definitely worth it. It was a scamcha that was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I'd say overall in all the scamchas I've done, I've been hooked up more than I've been like not, I think. Like, I definitely had like a lot of cases where I just got like, you know, a dupe or a gold moon, but I've had a lot of cases where it's just like been amazing. Hey, we passed 1600. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last one. no, we got one more. Stuck in one more. Okay, that's the last one of the strike time. Let's just double check. Yep, we're out of strike time. 1656. So we farmed about 1,300 meat. Oh, I hit the wrong button. This is the boss. This fight will be like a lot faster later, but right now I'm just having this run through. Let's see. Hey, 3 charges him. Okay, that's how many turns is that? So that's the level 90. You don't actually end up fighting the level 90 much. That's like the level 95 ends up coming out when finals actually starts, and then that's what we'll be doing for day 1 and 2, and then days 3 and 4 will be level 100 and 150, so that'll be the harder fight. So that's how the damage ended up being. 1 turn. Okay. Okay. Good. Let me... So here's what we've done so far. Hey, I'm 3rd place on the honors list of daily honors in our crew. Not for total though. People have been farming honors a bunch, or people have been farming like meat a bunch before this. So let's see. 21,967. We have 1,600 meat so far. So we farmed about 1,300 meat. Hold on. Alright, well, that's it for strike time. Pretty good, pretty good. Otsuka-sama. How many people in my guild? Oh, the maximum, 30. There's actually like a rotating group of people that go in and out, so there's always gonna be 30 people. The crews are always like 30 people large, so because they have to be a certain amount large, because when you fight against other crews, we're not matched up against another crew right now because it's still prelims. But when finals start, I'll stream some Guild Wars stuff. This will be the Guild Wars that I stream a lot of the Guild Wars. Like, I won't be doing this for a lot of Guild Wars, but since light is one of my favorite elements and I am pretty strong in it, I'm gonna stream like a lot of this Guild Wars. So, you know, I'll have that on my channel. Like, hey, look, I streamed the Guild Wars, and you can see that, and I can have it for my own benefit in the future. So one day down the line, when I can show you, hey, do you want to see what farming Guild Wars is like? This is what it's like. Making top 3 is pretty good. There's no point right now to like the rankings. Like for the in crew rankings, like it's just out of 30, and it's just the people that are working stuff at the time. Like it matters a little bit more later, like matters, quote unquote, like if you're just trying to keep track of how you're doing relative to everyone else. But like especially in the prelims, like everyone has different like things they're doing. Like some people are farming meat later on, some people are doing all their meat farming very early and then not doing anything. Some people are just crazy and just do meat farming continuously throughout. But yeah. Let's see, we're at an hour and 21 so far. I have to decide, what do I want to do? It is 9 o'clock. I think I'll stream a little bit more until maybe 9:30, because that was the time I was planning on officially starting my fast, because that's when I can get my blood test tomorrow. Yeah, I'm officially starting at 9:30, so that's when this drink should be finished, and then I need to switch to water. Wonder what I should do now. I could like fight Zernitra. Oh, and that's the other thing. Like you can burn meat to fight Zernitra and get more honors but the thing is that you're not going for honors in prelims. You're going to farm meat that you're using for the rest of prelims, for the rest of Guild Wars, and then that's where you're getting all the honors. So like no one goes for honors in prelims, basically. That's the thing. The only reason you go for honors in prelims is to make to get high placings in the crew, or to make make your tier if you had issues. But if everyone's farming meat and farming a lot, then you might not have as much of an issue getting there. Hey, I had no Caillou under my seat. She's scared or something. What's wrong, Caillou? What's wrong? What's wrong, Caillou? Sorry, just nuzzling, okay. See, like, yeah, there's like no, like, and the thing is that farming, doing this spends meat, and you don't want to be spending meat during prelims if you can help it.
我に委ねよ。団長ちゃんも一緒に。代償なしに成果を求める。始末くらいは手を貸そう。何が役に立つかわからないものだ。阻む者に容赦はせん。空高く竜には届かない。
Oh yeah, I can actually take something out of this grid. This is a fun setup because I get to charge attack multiple times. More than 3 times in a turn. Normally charge attacking twice is like a lot. But charge attacking 3 or more times is like swag. Anyway. Oops. So when it's not on when it's not strike time, I need to put it off full auto. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go off stream in like a little bit. How about we get to 2,000 meet even? You don't have to get to 2 hour exactly stream, but oh, making top 3 when it's not like prelims is pretty good though. Yeah, I'm gonna stream later, and I can always just like, you know, make that like a part 2 and not have to do it very fancy. You know, it doesn't have to be like super fancy or anything. Like I can just slap a 2 on part 2 onto the thumbnail, and do it that way. See, it's a fair bit slower, but it's not like super slow or anything. I've farmed Guild Wars where I've had to hit like 11 buttons and stuff. Like those are. And I think I was like actually manually pressing those buttons too. I don't know, things have just gotten more and more efficient with Guild Wars as time has gone on, to where, you know, I started off being very inefficient, then yeah, eventually getting to the point. Yeah, because if let's see, if I farm up to 2,000 now, then during strike time next time I should probably be able to farm about 1,500 more So I'll be at 3,500. And then maybe I'll stream long enough to farm up to 4,000. 4,000 is a decent amount to farm before the end of prelims, because the thing is that you can also farm during intermission. You can farm meat, so farm any meat farming I do now is meat farming I don't have to do later, up until the point I get to about 6,000, and then past that it's running into the point where I might not use the meat. Whoops. I have to figure out what time I'm gonna set the other stream at, though. That's the one thing. Well, on one, I have to double check my strike times. Two to three. Wait, 1 to 2. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have the next stream at 12:45. So in 3.5 hours from now, will be when the next stream starts. 3 hours the next. Okay, 3.5 hours. So that gives me time. I might actually take a nap. Like I might just like right after the stream just like go lie down and rest until the next stream and then get up. Alright, we're at 17:44. Let's see. Do you have any particular games you're interested in seeing in the future, Bandman? By any chance? Oh, I've also been working on like figuring out my ASMR setup. Oops, uh-oh. Whoops. I messed up there a little bit. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Off the top of your head, not sure. I've actually been thinking about streaming Vampire Survivors again. I've been kind of playing it a little bit casually here and there. And I would like to sink like a good amount of time into it sometime. So I was thinking it might be fun to have a Vampire Survivors stream. I honestly, like, I'm not putting off any like true Metroidvanias, so I don't think it's a problem to put off some games and come back to them later. Like Pokemon Legends, like coming back to it, like I don't think I'll really have to remember much, you know, like I feel like Pokemon Legends would be easy to pick up basically where I left off for the most part. So when we get back to that, we'll continue that and maybe make a push to beat it eventually. I really dropped that game when some other big titles came out. I mean, I guess I did. Like, I got the taste for it, and I got the feel, and I enjoyed it a lot. And then I was like, okay, I'm good. And I didn't really feel the urge to play that sort of game for a while. But I want to get back to it at some point, because I do like it, and I thought that Arceus was really well done, you know. So I wanna explore it more, but I just haven't been as much in the mood to play it as. Oh, my hour ran out. Hold on a second. Oh no, it didn't. Of course it didn't. I have 7 hours. Alright, we're at 1800. Honestly, like, the thing is that I don't know if I will be streaming like my entire... it's still not entirely clear how finals will go, because I might be some amount of like extra effort instead of just doing full auto. I could actually like press buttons and make it go faster, and farm honors quicker. It's basically, do I want to do the steady method that's just kind of like the set it and forget it every so often, or do I want the one that's a lot more focused and involves pressing buttons and hitting refresh, but the honors is much faster? And if I do that, it's much more focused time, but I can get it done a lot quicker. Or I can, it's all depending on, see, that's the beauty of Granblue, all the sorts of grindings that you could ever want. You know, do you want the fast grind, do you want the slow grind, do you want the long grind, do you want the short grind, do you want the... Like, I can do grinding for, I could do like long-term grinding and just like have like a 12-hour stream where I just queue up NMs repeatedly, and it's just like a long Zatsudan that I'm just constantly doing this and playing this on the side. Or I could have like a shorter stream and have it be more focused and be pressing buttons and refreshing. But that will be, it'll require more attention and I won't be able to sustain it in long, but I'll be able to get it done a lot faster. Otherwise, the fire and forget method, where you're just like setting it and letting it run like full auto, there's basically the full auto and the try hard method. The full auto method is like a steady source of honors gain per amount of time if you're repeatedly like setting it, but it's slower than if you were pressing the buttons yourself and hitting refresh and maximizing everything. Like substantially slower, but to the point where like, you know, you can get a lot. Like if you just don't want to reduce the overall amount of time you're spent working on Guild Wars and you don't care if some of that time is spent focusing a lot more, then you can do that method. If you're just like, oh, I just want to do Guild Wars and be watching streams and doing other stuff while setting this on the side constantly all day, you know, then that's more of a full auto method. $18.49. Yeah, I think I'll after this stream, I'll probably like post the next stream, which will probably go live at like 12:45, I'm guessing, because since my strike time starts 2 to 3, from 1 to 2, so that gives me the most time. Yeah, we can also change the music if we really wanted to. I normally don't end up messing with the jukebox much. See, if we wanted to... Oh, cool. They have the, I love the dragon circle music. Oh yeah, these are all like heavily Final Fantasy like. All three of these have their own style that's based off of like old school RPGs. Like this sounds like not like Final Fantasy, but like a different game series. Nobuo Uematsu is involved, but he's not the person doing Granblue. But yeah, the music is so good. I should do some of the dragon fights. I should do the dragon fights on stream. That would be fun. Cause they have the boss music, you know. That's where you actually get to hear the boss music. And the raid fights are like difficult to solo, but I think I could solo them. Like, let me see. I don't know what this is from, what this sounds like, but it sounds like something. I love the, like, Granblue, honestly, like, it, with all of its faults, like, I like accept it because the stuff that's good about it is so good that it makes up for it, like, maybe that's not good, but, the music is just so good. Like, see, I can't place where this sounds from. All three of them have their own distinct feel to them that sound a little bit different, like game-wise. Oh man, they put all the good music. I'm trying to decide what intro I like the most. Armageddon's a really good theme, too. I should fight Grand Order sometime. Let's change the nightmare music from that. Oh wait, we didn't change the regular music. Battle music. Oh, we did. Wait, we didn't change that. There we go. I like the light dark theme a lot. I mean, we're not even hearing the whole song, we're hearing bits and pieces of it anyway. But hey, it's makes it a little more interesting. You get to hear more of the song if you want to actually listen to the music during the nightmare fights. Ah, that might be it. That might be Sonic tracks. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I feel like the Earth and Water one, the Earth and Water one sounds like a Sonic track. That's the game I'm thinking of, I think. No, Sonic might be on the money, actually. That's the Earth and Water one is like definitely Sonic. Alright, we're at almost 2,000. Hey, we'll actually get like a 2-hour stream this time. Oops. I think my fast must officially start now. I better switch to water in a second. Well, once this gets to 2,000, then I'll end the stream and. My stream, how's my stream health? It just turned red for a second. Whoops. Okay, so now we're about a third of the way done with Meat Farm, because yeah, my goal is about 6,000. I can always farm meat when when finals actually starts, but you really want to be not farming meat during finals because it's not good on honors, and you need honors during finals. There is a bit of buffering. Yeah, things are slowing down for me. I don't know if my internet is I'm getting some buffering. I think my internet might be I don't know. My internet, I think, is encountering issues. Oh, yep, my download's going down. I'm almost done anyway, yeah. My internet might be crapping out, I guess it's picking the right time. Oh, hey, it's better now. I think there was just a momentary hiccup of some kind. Oh hey, we made it, 2,000. Hold on. Let's do one more and then do since we're at almost 2 hours, we'll do one more and then we'll do a Zernitra. Just to hear the music, how it'll work. Oh man, I can get exactly 2,000 if I, See, if I was actually hitting buttons, I could go faster because I wouldn't have to hit some of the buttons that are not needed. And I could refresh and stuff. We gotta do it one more time so I have exactly 2,000 meat.
団長ちゃんも一緒に。乱れる。かわせる。
何が役に立つかわからないものだ。代償なしに成果を求め、始末くらいは手を貸そう。
Alright. 2,000 exactly. There we go. Well, alright. Alright, and then... Hold up. Alright, I'll give us some elixirs. Yeah, the token draw is kind of like important for... That's one of the things, like, before I was farming for honors, I was farming for like the stuff that you get, like the revenant weapons and the like. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I did my part 1 of Guild Wars farming. Please join me in about 3 hours. I'll be doing another hour of this, so it'll be a very similar stream to this one in about 3 hours, I'd say. Maybe I'll play something else and take a break from Guild Wars as well. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. And yeah, a nice even 2,000. So yeah, thank you all, and take care, and have a good one. Bye bye. See you later.